YouTube world and Pamper gang members. This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from his own paradise. And please make sure you all like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also check out my Instagram, my Twitter accounts, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Uploads frequently, and again, thank you for all your love and your support. So today is going to be a WWE day. And I want to say something real briefly. I know my channel is a little different from a lot of other people's channels because I talk about a lot of things, and some people can't get past certain things, but it's okay. It's all about, I say, being different, being unique, doing your own thing, and you do what makes you happy regardless of what somebody else may think or have to say. And we all are entitled to our opinions. It's all about having control of your steering wheel in your vehicle, knowing how do you want to drive. Do you want to drive safe? Do you want to drive dangerous? Or do you want to drive in a way where you don't really, you know, you're doing your own thing, you're doing right, you're not harming anybody, so you continue to do you. And that's how I am with the boys with the Pampers and the Toys and everything. And so, you know, thank you all for your support and for just supporting me on this journey. So today's going to be WWE Day. And today we're going to be talking, I'm going to go ahead and mix the video up a little bit. I'm going to talk about two figures today, 2 for 1 figures. I usually talk about one figure. I used to talk about 3 or 4, but until I had to really rationalize what I really need to be doing. We're going to be talking about the one and only iconic Mick Foley, Commissioner Foley, aka Mankind, Dude Love, and Cactus Jack. And I'm definitely excited about that. He comes from Series 102. And we'll look at all of that, Riff and Ralph and all of that. This is my first time having an actual regular Mick Foley figure in my collection. I'm very thankful and grateful for that. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about, I know I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks. We're talking about Shawn Michaels, the one and only iconic Shawn Michaels. These both are iconic, legendary wrestlers, so they on the same level. And both of these gentlemen paved the way for a lot of the superstars that are in wrestling today. So Shawn Michaels, definitely, he comes from, he's the greatest hits. He's the greatest hits Elite collection. And, you know, we're going to get to some things. Let's talk about it. And we're going to definitely try to do something different, gang. Be about it. Okay, gang, so this is Commissioner Foley, and as you can see, he's got a lot of accessories, and I'm kind of excited about that. So, let's see, can we scoot this back a little bit? You know, I'm doing the best I can, everybody, so I can actually move up my desk up against the wall. So, let's see, he stands 6'2", Long Island, New York. 287 pound weight class, Socko Claw, the Mandible Claw. So he's been WWE champion, World Tag Team champion, and he's a WWE Hall of Famer inductee. After his in-ring retirement, Mick Foley returned to the WWE with gavel in hand as its new commissioner, ready to lay down a law on Raw, and that is final. One thing I can say about Mick Foley, I met him probably like 8 different times. This guy's a good guy. He's really nice in person. He will stop and have a conversation with you. One of the times I did meet him when I was in Atlanta, he was at a Comic-Con, but he was actually at a McDonald's, and he had a conversation with me and 2 friends of mine, like he knew us for life, and that's what makes him legendary and iconic and down to earth. So, let's go ahead and get this open and quit talking about, I met you, once I met you, I met you. Oh, God. All right. Oh, come on, open up, man. All right. All right. So, with this being said, let's talk about his accessories first. He comes with this plant. You know, Mick Foley always had that plant in his office. That is, like, iconic right there. Then, he has this thumbs up. I love it. Thumbs up. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da, da-da. And he's got a actual handle grip hand, which, you know, I love my grip hands on my all my wrestler figures. You got a right side of grip hands, and then he's got his one and only desk name, Commissioner. So you can see the Commissioner name on it. Let me move it up a little closer so you can see if you cannot see it. So Commissioner. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. Oh, wow. What do I do with the scissors? I hate when they have like, sometimes I think these straps around these figures are not like the actual, they don't need them for real. I don't know why they have them. Okay. So, Commissioner Foley looks just like himself. Up close and personal, he got another thumbs up. He's, you know, I'll say this. Mick Foley has really paved the way for a lot of hardcore wrestlers. You don't really see too much hardcore stuff going on WWE. They changed the narrative of stuff. But with this, he was like the new age Terry Funk. Rest in peace, Terry Funk, who just passed away this year as well, too. He's a very iconic figure and paved the way for Mick Foley and a lot of other people after him. So he comes with this hammer, the desk. Because I remember back in the day, this was the time when I think it was almost like still the Ruthless Aggression era. And he would make matches, and it was fun. It was just fun. So as you can see, the face scope, I can't really compare him to other Mick Foley figures because he's the only one I have. Now, I do have a Mankind basic 2-pack figure that came with the Undertaker when he played as Mankind, which was very great looking. And I'm for sure they try to sell this online for a lot of money. I had this for a couple years now. So that's a basic figure. That's the only thing I have of actually Mankind. I know I'm a fan of him, period. It's just so many wrestlers hard to keep up with everybody, especially when they've been in the business. So he does come with this checkered shirt. He's got the Commissioner shirt. The face scope looks just like he does. And articulation-wise, pretty good. And, you know, I think that Mattel's trying to get better on the feet, not being so gapish looking. He's got pinless knees, twisted waist, the little ab crunch going on here. You can hear it, which is cool. The arms are double jointed with no pins. So, with that, let me try to move the light over it a little bit. Okay. So next, we have, let's see. What else can I say about him? You know, he's more so, like I said, posable. And have a nice day. So I really can't really compare him. You know, he has some health problems in his life right now from being in hardcore matches and stuff. So like I said before, this he paved the way for all the wrestlers today. Like, I kind of, you know, just, what can you say? But I'm wanting to get some more Mick Foley figures. I want to get a Dude Love and Cactus Jack. They have like a 3-pack set on Ringside Collectibles. When I get some more money, I'm going to definitely pre-order one. It's just so much stuff I see I want to get, but I don't want to break my bank, like, you know, be homeless just to get a product. So, let's see. I think his stomach could have been a little bit more bigger. Just a little bit more bigger. Let's be realistic. Because they got him kind of like he got a 6-pack or 8-pack or something like that. But the face sculpt was pretty good. Left, you move his head left to right. Looks just like he does. I wish they would have like a changeable head of when he had longer hair than this, a little bit longer. That would have been pretty cool, but it's not a requirement. You know, he's sporting the basic black pants and the black shirt tucked in. Oh, these could be sweats, because, excuse me, gang. And so, you can change out his hands, and if you want to, I don't think he can hold his plant, but this would be good to have him like a desk and something set up, you know, like a little play set set up, something to that degree. I'll give this figure a 10 out of 10. This is like a good looking figure of Mick Foley. Looks just like he does. And what I appreciate more about wrestling now is that they're letting some of their figures set down. Especially the Elites. The Elites deserve to set down. The basics, I get it. You can't really set them down. You'll break them real bad. But I definitely appreciate this figure. I'm glad to have him to my Legends collection. And he was at Walmart. Did I get him at Walmart? I got him at Walmart for $26, something like that. So I do have one for the wall. Thank goodness I got one for the wall, for my Legends wall. And what else can we say? Have a nice day, Commissioner. So this is a great looking figure of Mick Foley as well. The articulation is pretty much on point, so I don't have to really say too much. Yeah. So, all right. So Mick Foley, I definitely give him a 10 out of 10. He's for the record books. So, last but not least, we're going to be talking about Shawn Michaels, the one and only. And I went ahead and decided to do a 2-for-1 video with these figures because I think that they definitely, I wanted to speed up the process of my figures. I have so much to present that it don't make no sense. So, Shawn Michaels has been in the game a long time too, about 30 years as well too, like Mick Foley. He might have been in the business longer than Mick Foley, I'm not for sure. And as you can see, he comes from the greatest hits. I got to present Diamond Dallas Page. I think I got him. I'm not for sure, and I got him. But Harley Race, King Harley Race, I want to get him. Seth Rollins, I got so many of his figures that, But his attributes and stuff were WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and Intercontinental Champion. And he's from San Antonio, Texas, 6'1", 225. His finisher was Sweet Chin Music. And in his final match for 4 years, the Heartbreak Kid defended the WWE Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14. If a lot of you didn't know that. Let me get Mick Foley stuff out the way, because we're kind of done talking about that. All right. So it looks like Mr. Shawn Michaels does come with a few accessories. Well, his hands. But I think like his attire is considered accessories as well too. All right. So I done saw some crappy Shawn Michaels figures that disappointed me. But I think this one right here, I like. The face scan, it looks like he did when he was younger. And then this is a different type of hair mode. He got ponytails. And so he got this attire right here. Probably one from the late 90s, I'm assuming. And if you want to take these off, you can take these off. It's like some silver chains or something like that that's connected his harness vest right here. As you can see, he does come with his tattoo right here, if you can see it up close and personal. It looks like it could be like a heart with a dagger in it if the light's too much for you. The wristband, the wrist gloves and all of that I do like. And there's not a Shawn Michaels without an extra hand, like a gripping hand, because Shawn was good with his promos. Okay. I do kind of feel like I'm bringing this up for a reason that Gigi Dolan and what's my girl's name? JC Jane were like him and Marty. They were based off of his characters, him and Marty Jannetty's character. Kind of, they do recreate different type of rivalries and characters in WWE. Don't ever think they don't. So, do I want to take this off of him right here? This attire, just to show what he looked like without the attire. To be fair, well, I'm gonna keep the attire on. I do apologize, gang. It's simple stuff. As you can see, it says on Degeneration, Heartbreak Kid. And then, I think that Mattel's really good with his body hair on his chest and everything. They were really on point about that, because Shawn Michaels sometimes didn't even have a shaved chest back then. He just was like, hey, I'm a man, I'm a man. So it's nothing but the rain guitar he had on in the past, and that was pretty cool, to be honest with you. Let me compare and contrast. And I got plenty of Shawn Michaels figures that I've already talked about, and I had before the other figures, and I'm just going to compare and contrast them to some that I may have already talked about on other videos. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. And I know I had a hideous figure of Shawn Michaels over here that really disturbed me, that I talked about on here as well too. So now all of these Shawn Michaels figures right here, they do look good. I will say this figure right here is based on what he looked like in his last time wrestling. I believe this figure is in his younger days in the early 90s. I think he was like, I think he debuted it maybe in 92, I'm assuming, probably. What does the back of that box say right here? I don't say nothing. But this is one of my favorite figures of him as well, too. Have a good picture of him and Sensational Sherry Martel right there on a photo, because, you know, she was one of his managers back in the day. Very legendary duo. I don't think Karrion Kross and Scarlett can do it like them, too. So I like them both, though. So that's him in his, I think, not last days. The man's still living, for crying out loud. He's running NXT right now. But that's what he looked like in his last years of wrestling. So, like I said, articulation-wise, it's great. This is in a way, but I believe that it's, you know, let me see if he's got double jointed. He has double jointed pinned knees. I don't really feel like taking that off because I don't feel like putting it back on. And the ab crunch is pretty cool. It'll probably get loose after a while if you keep dropping this figure. Believe me, it will. Pinless double jointed elbows. The head does move up and down. Let me move these figures so we can definitely worry about this right here. So definitely, I like this figure. It's not. It's one of my few favorites that I do have. So I give this figure definitely a 10 out of 10. I like it. It's very much, you know, improvement from one of the other figures I did have. And that was an Eli figure. Like, he had like some inflammation in his body. It's on one of my older videos. So you can get him actually at Walmart or Target for $26, rounded off 26, $22.99. I think shoot the tax is like $25. I don't know. Things just keep going up every day as the day go by. So definitely, I like this figure, and I'm gonna keep that. This is different to have some type of rain guitar on him. So there we have it. Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels, two legendary, iconic. So yeah, there we have it, everybody. We have Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels, and I'm happy to have these in my collection. You just don't know how this is. I don't mind having. Shawn Michaels was one of my heroes growing up, and then Mick Foley is definitely one of my heroes because he's a good guy, very good guy. So pick these figures up, gang, definitely. And I did one thing. I did do that. I'm all over the place. Love my Mario Brothers shirt. Oops, got a Nintendo sticker on here. Shame. We know you're a product of Nintendo. We know. All right. So I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also check out my Instagram and my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Uploads frequently. Sometimes on a daily basis. Sometimes I might only do it when I get a chance to. But everyone, please have a great day, and have a nice day. And that's it. Yeah.